the fire will burn in your heart. Whoever is behind your shame, before the end of this month, let them. I prophesy in your life, before the end of this year, I see your star rising. I decree over your life, any rope on your body shall catch fire. Any rope on your destiny shall catch fire. Lord, arise. Bring back your glory, your family. Tell your friends that I have a God I save.
Welcome to the voice of the eagle this blessed Sunday morning. I believe strongly that you are ready to receive from the Lord. Can we pray? Father, I pray for your presence. Help me to speak under your influence in the name above every other name. I am still on the topic. We are still in the year 2025 and it's still fresh. Today is the third week. I'm still on the topic, strategies for the year 2025. I'm giving you 12 major steps. 12 major steps to take this year. Because nobody enters into a football game without a strategy or a plan. Nobody starts any journey without a plan. Last week I spoke about having a master plan. But the third strategy you need to face the year 2025, I'll talk about the power of vision. The power of vision. Don't forget that if you lack strategy, you will face tragedy. If you lack strategy for the year, you will face a lot of tragedies. If you lack strategy, you will lack energy for the year 2025. You need energy. And your strength, your energy, your secret, your power is in your strategy. If you lack strategy, you will face tragedy. If you lack strategy, you will lack energy to face the year. And I'm praying for you that this year 2025 will not be like 2024. But for this year to be a different year, it's not imagination. It's not desire. It is work and a master plan. So this morning we are on the journey, the power of vision. But before I enter into the power of vision, write these three major things down. 1, don't sit down in life waiting for chance. You will be in chains and chance will never come. Don't sit down waiting for your future to come to you. You must see your future before it comes. Again, all young men watching me this blessed morning, don't sit down for chances. I'm waiting. When my chance comes, you will be in chains. And don't sit down waiting for your future. Your future is in your today. See your future now. The first thing I will say this morning is that how you begin determines how you end. Watch me carefully. Many people will say, it doesn't matter your beginning, please be careful how you begin. If you are building a 10-story building and you don't begin well, it will collapse one day. So how you begin, that's why Genesis chapter 1 verse 1, in the beginning God. So if God is at the beginning, then the remaining will be blessed. If God is with you at the beginning, at the end, he will be with you. So how you begin this year, begin with a strategy of vision. 2, the quality of your foundation determines the integrity of your construction. The quality of your foundation determines the integrity of your construction. You know, anything that is not quality cannot stand longevity. Anything that is not quality, time will expose it. If I buy a gold chain and you buy a copper chain and we are all under light, it looks the same. Oh yes, I wear expensive gold chain and you wear expensive copper chain and we sit under light, it looks the same. But time reveals the good, the synthetic and authentic. So hear me. Anytime you are building or you are starting a journey, now anybody who is sensible and wise will not start a journey without filling the tank and checking if the car has the power to take you to the journey. No. So the quality of your foundation determines the integrity of your construction. The third one, your inertia determines your momentum. Inertia means the force of which you start, and momentum means the force that sustains your motion. So when you start with a force, you must end with a force. I'm praying for you that this year will be a year that you will begin very well. Don't wait till July. Don't wait till December. Start well. Start well. I want to say some few things about vision. Hear me. Vision simply means the clear picture of your preferred future. The clear picture of your preferred future. That's vision. And vision is a critical requirement for any journey of life. Vision is a clear picture of your preferred future. It's also a clear picture of your destination. And any journey you start, if you are leaving Ghana with your passport, you must know where you are going. Otherwise, they will stop you at the airport. You must know where you are going. Don't start a journey without knowing where you are going. That is vision. Vision is the critical requirement of any journey, because your journey, you must have a clear picture of your future. And if you have a clear picture of your future will puncture and fracture. Don't be excited you are in a new year. What picture do you have about your future? Vision. If you don't know where you are going, you may not like where you will end. Oh yes. If you don't know where you are going, you may not like where you will end. So hear me. If you don't like your end, don't blame your end, blame how you started. If you don't know where you are going, brother, young man watching me, you may not like where you end in life. Before the journey begins, you must have a clear picture. A clear picture, clarity, because whenever you have a clarity of your future, frustration, stagnation is swallowed. If you are sure of where you are going, if you are sure. So I am showing you the strategies for the year 2025. Don't just begin the year. The next thing I'll say is that vision triggers provision. Where there is no vision, don't demand provision, because provision comes to your vision. You are going around looking for help for what? Oh yes, you are going around looking for help. For what? Money for what? You don't have vision. And hear me, man of God, with all humility. People don't give to personality, they give to vision. Vision attracts sponsors. Vision attracts helpers. So if you don't have vision, don't expect people to come and help. It is your vision people are looking for. It is your vision. It is your vision. So if you are watching me this blessed morning, the year will not transform automatically. You must have a vision. Vision triggers provision. God always works with men who sees, men of vision. Check the Bible. The book of Jeremiah chapter number 1, verse 11 and verse 12. Moreover, the word came to me saying, Jeremiah, what do you see? And I said, I see a branch of an almond tree. Then the Lord said to me, you have seen well, for I'm ready to perform my word. Now, when God came to Jeremiah, he said, what do you see? What do you see? And he said, I see a branch of an almond tree. And he said, because you have seen well, I will perform what I have said. Watch me. Your seeing affects your saying. And your saying will influence your becoming. Watch me carefully. Your seeing affects your saying, which means your saying and your seeing must agree. So when you see, you say, and when you say, it will influence your becoming. So if you don't see, you can't say. And if you don't say, you cannot become. I don't know who you are, or where you are watching from, but the same question God asked Jeremiah, I am asking you, what do you see this year? What are you seeing? What you see is what you get. What you see is what you say. And what you say is what you become. You know, we're in a generation, especially we Christians, we talk too much. We talk ourselves out of our destiny. Don't be a talkative. Anytime you are talking, talk your vision. I say talk your vision. Talk about your vision. You talk, you watching me, you talk too much. You always complain, you always talk the same way you were talking last year. You've started again. Stop the talking and talk your vision. Any talking without vision is empty talk. It's empty talk. So God said, Jeremiah, what do you see? And he said, because you have seen well. So don't just see. See well, talk well, and your life will become very well. See well, talk well, and you will become well. The impact of vision. 1, vision fuels motion. Habakkuk chapter 2, verse number 2. The Bible declares that, then the Lord answered me and said, write the vision. I shall watch me this year. What have you written down? What have you written down? Next week, I'll come and teach you on order. How to order your life. Write the vision. Only you is in your head. Bible says write, you is in your head. Bible says write the vision. You've not written down. You say it's in your head. No, write it. Write the vision. Only you. You've not written down. You say it's in my head. No. It's not so. You must write it. You must write it. Write the vision and make it plain on the tablet. Clarity. You know, when you are confused yourself, you will confuse others. You yourself, you are confused. Man of God, you are confused. If you are confused, your message will be a confused message. If you are confused, your utterance will be confused. You cannot give what you don't have. Write and make it plain on the tablet, that they may run who reads it. So vision triggers motion. And I wrote here that if you don't have where to go, don't live where you are. Oh yes. If you don't have where to go, don't live where you are. That's vision. Anytime there is emotion, what must trigger motion is vision. Anytime you move from your end, know where you are going. Don't just move. Know where. That's why many young people are confused. You stop the job, you don't know where you are going. The second thing I will say is that vision is the fuel for enthusiasm. Vision is the driver of life. Life becomes a burden if life has no bearing. Again, your life will become a burden if your life has no bearing. Why? Because a life without vision is a life without bearing. So if your life lacks a vision, it's a life without a bearing. And any life without a bearing is full of agony, frustration. Stop blaming people and work on your vision. Anytime you are lacking vision, your life lacks meaning and definition. People defines you by your vision. Yes. People defines you by your vision. So if you have no vision, you have no definition. If you have no vision, you have no meaning. It is your vision that commands the respect. I'm praying for you that don't live aimless life. If you have no aim, you have no end, because your aim determines your end. Aimless people don't have end, because it's your aim that determines your end. I'm praying for you that don't celebrate title and beauty. Celebrate vision. Put vision on the table, not beauty. You are not in the world because of decoration. You are here for impact. You will fulfill your destiny by your vision. And I'm praying for you that God will grant the power to release your vision. And the last one I'll talk about is vision fuels focus. When vision connects with association, there is focus and acceleration. Men of vision select friends, choose friends. Friends doesn't choose them. Because you work with people who are connected to your vision. Men of vision. The same way vision fuels focus, vision also fuels speed. I'm praying for you that this year, don't walk without a strategy. Walk with a master plan. Walk with vision, and your provision will be released. God bless you.
I pray that today the fire of God will burn in your spirit. The fire will burn in your heart. Whoever is behind your shame, before the end of this month, let them I prophesy in your life before the end of this year. I see your star rising. I decree over your life, any rope on your body shall catch fire. Any rope on your destiny shall catch fire. Lord, arise. Bring back your glory, your family. Tell your friends that I have a God that I